Hello, students. So again, I am Miss Samantha, and this is our presentation on caring for our whole self. You're going to care for our mind, our body, and our spirit. And we're going to learn a little bit more about what that means and how you do that. So first, we're going to talk about taking care of ourselves, and imagine that inside your mind, inside your body, inside your spirit, you have a battery, right? If you've ever had a toy and the battery dies and it runs out of juice and energy, then that toy can't work anymore, right? So I want you to imagine that there's a battery inside you and you need to fill it. It needs to get energized. You need to plug it in and recharge. So that's what we're really talking about today. We're talking about how do you charge yourself up? How do you care for yourself and keep yourself going? So we're going to talk about 4 types of yourself. I know, you're just one person, but we're each of us, every single person, there's so many different layers and different parts of us. So we're going to talk about the physical, so our body and what we eat. Are we eating healthy things? Are we drinking our water? And are we moving our body? Are we exercising? Are we playing? Are we just moving, right? And then we're going to talk about more of inside, our emotions, our feelings. Do we cry? Are we laughing? Do we tell people what we're feeling? I feel sad. I feel happy. I feel angry, right? It's using our words to say how we feel inside. And it's not easy. It takes practice to learn how to do that. We also take care of ourselves by being around other people, being around our parents and our friends and the adults in our lives, having those relationships and talking and listening. And then also deeper within our spirit, having that time alone, time to breathe, time to be with our thoughts, time in nature, right? If we're with our trees and we see something and we see this beauty around us, okay? So it's important for a whole you that we have to find a balance between these things. We want to care for ourselves, our body, our mind, and our spirit. So when we talk about our body, it's eating nutritious food, eating your fruits and veggies, and it's moving our body, right? It doesn't have to be hard. It can be fun. We can dance. We can take a bubble bath. We can go for a walk with our family. We can play with our pet. That's just moving our body and getting our body going. So if you take care of yourself, when you're taking care of yourself, I want you to raise your hand if these are things that you do. Or you can just note inside your mind, like, I do that. And if you do, good job. If you don't, that's okay. We're just thinking about this so we know and we can track. And if we're not feeling great, if our battery seems drained, right? If our battery is these are things that we can do to fill up our battery. So, first thing, do you get enough sleep? Do you go to bed on time and you sleep through the night? What about, do you move and stretch your body? Do you eat healthy? Do you eat good food that's good for your body? Do you drink water? Do you feel like you have energy to do the things that you love to do? And then our emotions, our feelings. So we're going to talk about our emotions inside because it's important to say what you're feeling out loud. And then you can do something about it. So step 1, right now, think about how you feel right now. I feel happy, me right now, but you can feel sad or you can feel excited or nervous or worried or you can feel super hyper happy, right? There's all these different emotions that you can feel and each of them are beautiful. So say what you feel and then you can do something about it. So when we have our emotions, to take care of our emotions and the things inside, we can draw, we can watch funny movies, we can say how we're feeling, we can ask people for help, and we can cry. It's okay to cry, right? We can smile more. And always, always, always ask people for help, whoever's around you. So, okay, Now, again, we're going to check in with ourselves. So again, it's okay if you don't do all these things, but just think about it. And you can raise your hand if you want, or you can keep your hands and just think about it all to yourself. It's up to you. So first, I can name all my feelings. I know what it feels like when I'm mad, or I know what it feels like when I'm sad. And I can say that I'm sad right now. I'm mad right now. I'm happy right now. Or do you know how to show people how you're feeling, either by talking or maybe singing or drawing different things? How about, do you cry when you're upset? Do you know it's okay to cry? Yeah, Miss Samantha, I cry. It happens. And sometimes I feel better after I cry. What about, do you have ways to take care of your big, big, big feelings? Sometimes our feelings are just, good and small, and that's okay. Sometimes our feelings get so big, right? It happens. Do you have something you can do to take care of those feelings when they get really, really big and so big? And what about, can you ask for help? You can, if you don't have tools to take care of your big feelings, maybe ask someone, how can you help take care of your big feelings? So, social self-care, it's important to have fun with the people we love. And it means taking care of others and solving problems together. You can do different activities, calling and texting your friends or family together, right? Or you can draw a card to maybe someone that lives far away. And okay, so again, we're going to check in with ourselves. So maybe you don't need to raise your hand, but maybe you can just tap yourself when it's something that's true. So if it's true, I understand the feelings of others. I spend time with the people I enjoy being with. I work in groups well. I love learning from others and working together. I like talking to others. And when I talk, I speak and listen. And I treat others with respect. So spiritual self-care, that deep, deep, deep inside, it's getting to know what matters to you. Important to learn what we're thankful for, who and what we love, who loves you, what makes you feel joy inside. Taking care of our spirit helps us find peace and calm inside of ourselves. So some people, it's spending time in nature or meditation or prayer, expressing what you're thankful for. If your family is part of a religion, it can be attending those services or having those rituals, saying prayers together. It can be aware and connecting to nature, connecting to other people, okay? So again, we can just check in. So, spiritual checklist. I spend time outside in nature. I take time to slow down and listen to my breath or be quiet with my thoughts. I enjoy helping others and making my school and neighborhood a better place. I'm thankful for what I have. I feel connected to my family, my friends, and my classmates. So these were our 4 things of taking care of ourselves and recharging that battery inside. So now you have an activity that you can do, and this is your self-care butterfly. And in this butterfly, I encourage you to think about things that you can draw pictures or write words of physical, how you take care of your body, so eating healthy, right? Or doing, for me, I like doing yoga. That's how I take care of my physical self-care. Or there's emotional, right? Your feelings. What do you do for your feelings? Do you say your feelings? Do you tell someone how you feel? What about, and so for me, I actually, at the end of every day, I take note of whatever emotions I felt that day. I have a journal, and I do that every day. And then social, right? Your relationships. Do you talk and you listen? Do you spend time with friends or family? I make sure I call or message a friend every day to really connect with them. And then spiritual, what do you do to connect to something greater, to connect to nature? So for me, I meditate every day. Not mediate, I spelled the wrong word. Huh? So I meditate every day and I have time to sit quietly and listen to my breath and my thoughts. So that was a way for how you can take care of yourself. I love you all, and I will see you again soon. Bye.